So I'm gonna prime my eyes using the Tarte Tape Concealer. I'm gonna use this concealer, of course, just to prime, and for the little bit eyeshadow I'm gonna use. Now I'm gonna use powder, of course, to set these eyes.
That's not real powder.
When they bully you, you say something. You don't.
Like everybody.
And so I set my eyeshadow, and I'm gonna go with the Daisy Marquez palette. I use this shade right here.
I want to pick.
I'm gonna use it as a transition.
What color?
Transition, so it won't be like plain.
What color did?
I'm just gonna blend that all over the crease so it can have some color. I'm using my Morphe M518. It's the only shade I'm gonna use because we're gonna go like all like a black liner and stuff, so I'm not really gonna go too much on the lid. Just grab a little bit more and then put it all over my lid. So I'm just gonna keep one shade on the lid, and then I'm gonna go with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, my all-time favorite liner ever. It's just so long-lasting and doesn't smudge or anything. It's like 24 hour, it's great. So alright, so that's how I like my liner, and now alright, so I always just use a liquid liner just to like start off and sketch it, and then I'm gonna use this like Tarte brush. It's like really skinny brush right here. It's really gonna help me. Like I'm just gonna use my Morphe M432 brush. The definer brush is really gonna help me get very precise, like with the smoked out part. So I'm gonna start off with like a lighter shade. I'm gonna use the shade Cocoa Brown, and then I'm gonna teach like one technique on this side and then another one on this side. So this side I just did like a, hopefully it doesn't look that different, but this is like the ways I would do. Like there's more than one way I do. So this one I just used the liquid liner, smoked it out. I'm gonna smoke it out even more. Now I'm gonna use the Tarte brush. Just use the same brown shade. Just smoke it out all over on the top. So you can have like that smoked out kind of look. And I'm just gonna go with the black, the shade Matter, right here. This brush is very precise, so it just helps get in the like small places. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that, and then go with this Morphe Y23 brush. So it's like an angled, like slanted brush, as you can see. I like this brush to get under the eyes for the next step I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take some black eyeshadow, the same one. Make sure that part is connected, of course. Alright, so I didn't take it all the way. I just wanted it to be like a black liner kinda. And now I'm gonna use the Morphe M508. Take the same black shade. I'm just gonna take it like in. So it's gonna be like a cat eye kind of look. You always wanna like, I prefer like if you're a beginner, starting with like eyeshadow first and then working with liner, because it'll be easier to wipe off and stuff. Even though, because this is why I don't do my face right away when I do my eyes, especially looks like this, because just in case I mixed up with the like any eyeshadow or the liner, I could just take it off. This step I feel like is like the more advanced one that I would typically do. And I know black eyeshadow would tend to get like really like blotchy looking, so you will set it with liner later on. But for now, I'm gonna just leave it like this. But I feel like the crease is kind of plain. I want it in depth, so I'm gonna go with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Use this shade right here. In my Morphe M506. This eye I'm gonna teach more for like beginner kind of looks. So I'm gonna do the same eyeshadow steps. The only thing that's gonna be different on this eye is the way I do the liner on top, but the bottom's gonna be the same exact way. So I'm gonna take some of that shade again from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Let me just blend that a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Now for this part, I'm not gonna start off with liner. What I'm gonna do is use the Morphe Y23 brush, this angle brush again. I'm gonna take the black shade from the Daisy Marquez palette again, and then I'm gonna mark where I want the liner. Of course, it's gonna just mimic if you using liquid eyeliner, the same thing. But it's just kind of sketching it to make it easier than just going straight with liquid eyeliner. If you want to make it easier, I will just use the little tart brush on the end, so you won't like. Sometimes you could tend to put too much eyeshadow on the end, and then it could come out too thick. So I'm gonna take the same black eyeshadow and just line it. Now I'm just gonna go with the eyeliner. I like to dry a little. Honestly, if you don't want it smoked out, you could just leave it like that and then go back to the bottom lashes. But personally, I want it a little smoked out, so I'm gonna go back. At this point, you could either use the definer brush, the M432, or the Morphe M508. These two are great to smoke out the liner on top. So I'm gonna go with the Morphe M508 with the same black shade and just smoke it out on top. Just a little above the liner, not too much. Okay, now I'm gonna go with the Morphe NY23. I'm gonna do the same steps I did here. Take the same black shade. Just put it really close to my lash line. I feel like too, if you put it too low, it's gonna look really like weird. So you have to put it like really, really close to your lash line with, you're almost putting it on the lash line. Like in the waterline, like really close to it. Now I'm gonna go back to Morphe M508, take the same black shade and just put it as well close to my lash line. Now I'm gonna use the back to the Tarte one. I know it's like so many steps back and forth, but this is just what helps me. I'm gonna take some black shadow on this brush and just hold my eye because I do have a problem with my inner corners. I don't know, I have so much skin overlapping, so it's hard for me to do a cat eye, but I'm gonna try it. I tried. Yeah, I really have to like, you see, like my skin overlaps and it's like, I don't know what's wrong with it. My eye's not normal, so I really have to like, okay, so that's the way I want it. So I look like a cat. But yeah, that's basically what I do. Like I said, if you have like little inner corners like me, overlaps, you could try. I always practice this honestly, and sometimes I'm still not to like the fullest like satisfied with it, but just because my inner corners are really like, I really have to go like this to see the skin. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go into the face and all that. I'm just gonna really like fast forward this because not that important. So yeah. Use the Glam Glow Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. I talked about it so many times. I love this moisturizer. I just love it for like a prep for the skin because it gives you like an overall glow. Now at this point you have to really be careful with the liner. I'm gonna show like the easiest way if you do your eyes first and then you do your face after with this eye look. I'm gonna use like a primer now. That was just like to prep the skin. I like to use a Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer just for my pores to hide them, you know. I don't have like big pores, but I have some that I need to hide. And I just tap that and I'll slide it. It's also smooth, so your skin's so good. I love it. It has like a smooth finish. I'm gonna go with my sponge and use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And if you want to blend foundation under here, this is the pointy part so you won't like mess up the liner. I feel like I need more coverage, so just gonna do like one more layer of foundation. I just did like one little drop. Apply it on both sides. Okay, so that's good enough. Gonna mix two concealers, my Jouer Essential one I've been using like forever now, and the Tarte Shape Tape, the OG. I'm gonna start off with the Tarte Shape Tape one. You have to really be careful with this part because I do have the eyeshadow there, so the reason why I want to mix both because I really like the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but mine is finishing. I had to pick up another one, so that's why I'm gonna put Jouer as well. Both full coverage, doesn't cake up when I mix them. So I'm gonna take this Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Spray. I like this because my under eyes get a little bit dry, so this helps a little. I don't really have to be careful like blending the eyeshadow. I just blend it underneath very lightly. Blend very lightly in the liner as well in the end. This is why I do my under eyes after, but you could do it before. You just have to be really careful. But I recommend if you're a beginner to do this bottom part after you like set your concealer and everything, cause you don't want to like mess it up when you're first trying it out. So yeah.